So in keeping with the cool story theme video things, I thought I'd give you guys another one because I'm nice like that. Basically, I've been getting magazines on a more kind of regular monthly basis because it's kind of nice to have something kind of switch off from, and just to sort of get an idea of how sort of like colloquial, kind of more slang vocab is used and things like that. And yeah, just for kind of a general feel of what is popular, what is not, and kind of laugh a little bit as well. So yeah, this month I picked up a copy of Atrevida, and it's got Você é, and I think it apparently translates to "You are the only minx," which is interesting. Yeah, they're quite funny. They have other magazines which are similar called Gatto, and you think, oh, well, that cats, what they call like tween magazines, cats. But no, gatos also means hunks. I kind of cringed when I found that word. Like, they have an article in here about One Direction, they call them gatos, and it's like, eh. But having said that though, I can't really talk because I pumped myself up to a One Direction song not that long ago. Yeah, they get me in a good mood, but reading about them is a little bit cringe, and yeah. But basically I picked up this tween magazine, and cause I was just like, I need something that's just I can please switch off from, and don't really have to bother about knowing what the contents is, as long as I can get a feel for, again, vocab and how things are used. And I came across this quiz, and it says uma festa para chamar de sua, and literally translated I think it's a party for you to call your own, and it says confira qual comemoração mais combina com você, and I have no idea what comemoração is, so I'm going to quickly check on word reference, the linguist's Bible. Commemoration. Okay, so basically it means confirm which is your best scenario, like which fits best with your personality. I thought it could be funny because I've already read some stuff which is kind of different to how UK or like Western culture is anyway. For example, like whereas in the US and like sort of in the UK as well, 16 years old is kind of the rite of passage. Like in the US you're allowed to drive, in the UK it's when you start like not needing permission like for so many things. Like you can start signing up to like I don't know if it's the same for gym, but like, I remember I got a card for like the leisure centre or something and I didn't need my parents' signature. Yeah, and then you can drive a tractor legally in the UK. But apparently in Brazil that rite of passage seems to be at 15, because there's like a whole massive big article about being 15 years old, and also that means years. Yeah, and it tells you about your debutante party, so yeah, 15 is obviously the rite of passage thing here, and it's a bit funny reading that because that just still seems too young in my eyes, in my very old and wise eyes. Yeah. So here we go, let's have a look at this quiz and check it out as it were. So, number 1, when you go shopping with your BFFs, you A, always go for the complete look with, oh, let's talk about makeup. I don't do makeup. Okay, so that's D. It goes through talking about like what kind of makeup you use, and to be fair I actually haven't got a clue what half of these are used for. Sorry. So that's D. I don't use anything. I might take, oh, lip balm. That's true. Okay, number 2. It's your cousin's birthday. Okay, so it's your cousin's birthday. What do you do during the party? Okay. Something about choreography and taking photos. I never do that. Talking with everyone. Going to the dance floor and getting off it when the party finishes, or staying in a quiet corner and talking to friends. Boring. I'm gonna say taking photos one because. Number 3, quando você descobre, when you find out what the set list is for the party, you are very like animated because it gives you flashbacks. There's nothing missing from. Oh, I know. You discover that it's got things like Rihanna, Beyonce, Katy Perry. Do love a bit of Beyonce. There's just going to be David Guetta all night. Oh, or Jason Mraz and Jack Johnson because it's calming music that you like. I'm going to have to go C. I like a bit of David Guetta when I go out partying. It's more jump aroundy kind of music, which I do like a bit of. Yeah, so that's C for me. Number 4. What is your perfect look when going to a debutante party? Well, I haven't been to a debutante party, so I think I'm just going to have to put this in a normal scenario. None of these things, I'm not 15 years old. Let's stick with basic, because I do like the basic look, and then putting something with detail in. 5. I'm going to pick a random one. Chicka si now being normal viagem en programa de pyramid. Let's go with D, just because D sounds fun. 6. Your perfect weekend is A. Being in your BFF's house, watching your favourite TV series and films. B. Cuando seas primos. When your family or other cousins, your cousins and your other cousins. When your cousins from another city come to visit you. When you go to the hottest club at that time in fashion, I've no idea. Why would that travel with your family? I'm gonna have to say going out. 7. Why is it about debutante parties? What do you think what can you not be without when you're at a 15-year-old birthday party? Okay, so when you're at a 15th birthday party, A. I cannot be without a waltz. B. Play some funky. It's basically funk, but it's funky, because like with Brazilians, they love to put E on the end of everything. Like Facebook is Facebooky or Facey. So yeah, that's just what they call it, funky. I'll put a link to a couple of songs that I really like that's funky up in the little text box above. Cheesy music. A pista de dança, você continua modificadas. Or D, staying off the dance floor, basically. I can't decide between funky because it's so much fun to dance around to. It's really funny, and the Brazilians hate it. Well, not all of them, but Brazilians don't like funky because it's very stereotypical. The lyrics are dirty but it's just so brilliant at the same time. I think being a foreigner doesn't really help, and I reckon I probably wouldn't like it if I was a Brazilian. But it's just so much fun to dance to because it's just got a good like kind of cheesy beat, and you'll get what I mean if you listen to a couple of links up above. So I think in this instance, normally I would go for cheese music. I love a bit of cheese, but I'm gonna go with B, funky, because I'm in Brazil. So 8. You want your guests to remember what? The decorations. B. The big table of presents. C. The size of the dance floor and the set list. Como cada persona. I don't know what the last one is. I'm going with C, because I do like when people are dancing and just having a general kind of muck about, and yeah, I like it when we've got good music, so yeah, C it's got to be. 9. What is your perfect travel destination? New York, Disneyland, Cancun, wherever. I love travelling and getting to know places. Oh, do you know me so well? Okay, so results. Let's count them up, shall we? What? Okay, right. I'm not happy with my results so far. I've got 4 Ds, and it's saying my results, I prefer to be without a party. You are more reserved and you don't like going out. Mas que diz que seu. Okay, so apparently I'm more of a traveller. Pode ser para a praia, it could be to the beach, to another country. What's Crusader? Or a cruise. Okay, I like that idea. You could take the opportunity to do something different and go on an exchange to a completely different country. How does that sound? Well, I'm in a different country altogether. I'm very confused. I'm literally speechless. I was hoping to be a bit more enlightened about myself. I don't feel enlightened about myself. Yes, I'm in another country, but without a party. So basically I'm totally confused. I just did a quiz that sucked in a tween magazine. I'm apparently a person who doesn't like parties, and I should take the opportunity to go to a completely different country. I literally don't know what to make of this. Not so sure this was much of a cool story anymore, but it's more of a, it needs more dragons and dancing in it. So I'm a person that can apparently do without parties. We're trying to find a party. I have no idea where the party is right now. Cool story. It's not cool at all.